You feel me? The stock market was more than just me. And I went into it like, well, I want to do this. And the more I did it, it was the more I learned about business. Here's the thing. Because the stock market represents 500, the S&P represents 500 of the best public companies in America. The S&P 500 represents 500 of the best companies in America. So who better to teach me how to play the game than the people from the 500 greatest companies? And then I flipped the script and told myself, okay, not only am I going to learn and gain from them, but I'm going to invest in their business and I'm going to make them work for me. And I'm going to let them build my wealth. Let's say that again, right? Let's say that again. Let's understand that concept again. Not only am I going to learn and gain from them as I'm researching and studying their business, seeing how they grow in their business, seeing how they market their business, seeing how they brand in their business, seeing how they, making other investments. But also what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hard-earned money and I'm going to put my money into their business. Now I'm going to let them use my hard-earned money to build their business, but to build my wealth at the same time. So now they working for me. I don't care what you is. If I give you some money and you make that money grow for me, you working for me, man. Just take that for what it is. I don't care. You feel me? So that's what we need to learn. That's where I'm at with it. Over time, the economy and the population will grow. Over time. Listen, the economy ain't stopped growing in the 60s. It ain't stopped growing in the 70s. It ain't stopped growing in the 80s. It ain't stopped growing in the 90s. It didn't stop growing in 2000. It ain't stopped growing in 2010. And it ain't going to stop growing. So why not put my money in them same businesses that are going to keep growing? Why not? And let my money grow for me. The bank ain't giving you but 0.01%. The bank giving you 0.01%. So why not at least get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% by putting it in the stock market? At that point, they growing our money rapidly for me. And if you do your homework, you do your research, you do like me, you buy 22 shares of Chipotle, and in 8 weeks, it done went from this to that. You up $19,000, $20,000 in a matter of 8 weeks. Well, we did that. That's more. That's still up. I'm up 75% since the time I put it in there. It's going to take you 200 years to get that 75% return on your money in the bank at 0.01%. Understand what I just told you. I just made a post today where I told you I bought 30 shares of Lululemon at $189. The stock is closed at $310 today. That's easy. You get 7, 8, 9% on average. You're going to get 30, 40, 50% once you do another thing. So the thing about the stock market is what we learn how to do is we learn how to find opportunities, right? We learn how to find these opportunities. See, we're not trying to predict the market. Like, we never trying to predict the market. The stock market is unpredictable. But it is designed to make us money. And all we just got to find to do is we got to learn how to find value. Once we learn how to find value, we then get the upper hand in this game. Some people say I see King say you got to have money set aside for emergencies. Bro, every day of my life been an emergency. See, that's the mind. I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell people this. Right? So check this out. I want people to understand this logic right here, right? So people always say, man, you got to have 6 to 8 months, right? Jay the Trader, I see you, family. I saw you hit me today, man. I had a lot going on, King. I saw you hit me today in the DM with that. I wanted to repost it too. I had a lot going on today. But so I'm going to say this to people, and I want people to understand this. This is real talk, like, right? So people always say, you need to have 6 to 8 months, worth of money put up, right? People always say that. I disagree with that. I'm going to be real with you, man. I disagree with that. When people live in check to check, do you know how hard it is for somebody to have 6 to 8 months worth of bills paid, a worth of things put up. You know how hard that is? People barely eating. They one check away from, I know people who are one check away from homelessness, and they trying to give it all they got. Sometimes you gotta go against what everybody. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This, and I use my daughter mama. I don't know if she's still in here, but I remember I was my daughter mama never put me on child support, right? Never. And from the day my daughter was born, she told me one thing. She said, I asked her one day, I said, won't you, I said, if she needs something, let me know what she needs. She said, nah, I'll never do that. I said, what you talking about? She said, don't you need socks? Don't you need drawers? Don't you need t-shirts? Don't you need that? You know when you need something, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, your daughter is a couple weeks old. She gonna need that for the rest of her life. So I ain't gotta never tell you what she need. Just when you think about you need it, know that she need it. From that moment on, I've never stopped doing for my daughter. I was sending her, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So she never put me on child support. When I quit my job, I called my daughter mom and I said, check this out, my love. I said, look, I'm gonna pay for her school, but I ain't gonna really have it to do as much as I was doing because I'm about to go all in on myself. She said, all right, cool, I believe in you. Do your thing. Go with it. I ain't have all that put up. But I believed in the vision. I believed in what I wanted to do. I was locked in. This is what I'm doing. And the only person I owed the explanation to was my daughter and my daughter's mother, because those were the two people who were, you know, depending on me in a way. So I went to her and I told her, I said, look, I will still pay for school, but give me a little minute. Give me a little minute. I'm not gonna be able to do all the other stuff that we've been doing. She was like, nah, it's cool. I believe in you. Handle your business. You feel me? This ain't no 6 to 8 months worth all that putting up. I believed in the vision, and did things go wrong? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they went wrong. Hell yeah, they went wrong. But that ain't stopped me. That ain't stopped me. When I moved to the A, I had a friend of mine moved out here with $700 to her name. Right now, she making 6 figures a month without putting her business out there. She moved out here when I moved out here. Maybe a couple months before me. She moved out here with $700 to her name. We both from the city. I said, now you out there? We used to rob each other all the time. She would get discouraged. I would be like, man, you got to keep going. She making 6 figures a month right now. So I don't believe that. I don't believe you got to have, because this is the thing. Our whole life been an emergency. When have our life not been an emergency? When haven't our life been an emergency? But here's the thing that I know about us. We so resilient, even at rock bottom, we find a way to come out on top. You looking for a safety net in life, bro. Stop looking for that safety net. Stop looking for that. Be willing to go all in. My guy said, a hustler hope, not a pipe dream. Fact, Jay. You know what I'm saying? And when they speak of success, I'm what they might mean. I know the line all too well, King. So we gotta stop depending on that. We gotta stop always looking for the safety. We gotta stop trying to always cross our T's and dot all our I's. We gotta stop trying to always have a complete sentence. We gotta stop always trying to have the ducks in a row. I'm telling you, when I started this company, when I started my brand from the Trap to Wallstreet, I didn't have it all put together. All I had was 2 ebooks. One was $10, one was $12. Now we got a whole university, Trappin University, and we own the name. That's my name. Which in a few years, I'm going to have a building called the Trappin University. We own that. So, nah, you don't got to have that. Right? I didn't even know what a safety net is until you just, that's a fact. That's a fact. For so long, we've been playing defense. That's what that 6 to 6 months worth of saving is. That's defense. 3 to 6 months worth of saving. 9 months worth of saving. That's defense. I remember I was young, we used to play this game called pitch up tackle. That's all offense. Throw it up in the air, grab it. All offense. How long we gonna play defense? So this is something I like to say all the time too. They always say offense wins games, but defense wins championships. But let me say this. Great defenses turn into offense. If the offense got the ball and the quarterback throw it, the defender intercept it. Once the defender intercepts it, two things can happen. If he gets tackled, the offense get the ball. The offense score a touchdown. Or if the defender catches it and runs it, as soon as he catches it, he's no longer on defense. He's on offense. Because now the offense turns to defense and the offense has to now tackle him. If the offense running back running the ball, he hit a receiver. The running back running the ball, the linebacker hit him, boom. He up the ball. The cornerback scooped that up. The cornerback now turns into a running back. He on offense now. The defense turns into offense. So you need to get on offense to win this game. We've been playing defense too long. We've been playing defense too long, family. It's time to play offense. Put some more plays in the playbook outside of going to work. 2 easy points. That's a fact. Right? To attain freedom is a constant struggle, people. It's a constant struggle. But here's the thing. I want us to look at this. If we went through all of this and the next generation behind us got to do the same thing, I'm about to say something that hurt, yo. We failed them as leaders. We failed them as the predecessors. We failed them. Because we've given them, they're supposed to be our successors. We've given them nothing to walk in to succeed at. I know it's tough. It's going to hurt some people. It's cool. It's all right. Because I looked at myself and said the same thing. If my daughter got to go through some of the same shit that I done been through, if I ain't give her no privilege, if I ain't give her no opportunity, I've been here 38 years or by the time I die or whatever, and I ain't changed, I ain't make the path a little bit easier for her, I failed her. I failed her. 100% I failed her. And if we don't feel like that, that's an issue. I was about to say that. It's okay for the pain to hit. It's okay for the pain to resonate. It's all right. Because through the pain comes the growth. You know what Betty Wright said? After the pain. You hear me? You feel me? The pain gonna hurt. But we got to use the pain not to just go burn this bitch down. We got to use the pain and say, all right, let's go to the drawing board. Let's go to the drawing, because we ain't about to do this again. You feel me? Because we ain't about to do this again. So here's the thing. So check this out. Somebody just said something to me and it made me think about this. So for a long time, you had whites and blacks, right? So we always knew, so they had blacks as second, we were the number 2, major minority or whatever the case may be. And then you had Hispanics and then you had Asians and all them came. And then this what happened. This what happened within that time span. In that time span, I'm going to be real with y'all. Asians surpassed us in the wealth game. Asians surpassed us in the game of wealth. Now, of course, we know everything. We know how I go. But here's the thing. Then the Indians, the Patel family, came over here. They came over here in the 50s. The Patels. They came over here in the 50s. And they own 70% of all hotels that we go to. They came over here in the 50s. Our people came over in the 1800s or something, the 1600s. You see what they said? Age and sticks together. That is our problem. So now what have to happen? Now what has to happen? Again, if we watching the game be played, we can either do one or two things. We can complain about the game or we can get in the game. We ain't necessarily got to beat them or compete with them at the game. We just got to play the same game they playing. See, we the only ones not playing the game. That's the bigger picture. We the only ones not playing the game. You feel me? We the ones, so it was whites and then it was Asian. I mean, it was whites and it was blacks, right? Boom. So I don't want to say it like we should be number 2 or whatever like that, but we should be able to, okay, this was going on, boom. Let's get in there. It's a lot of us over here. They over here too. Boom, this the game they playing, cool. We know the chip stacked against us, cool. But let's play the game. If we gonna play the game, let's play the game then. Cool. Y'all doing that, we doing that, cool. And we know they burned a lot, they destroyed a lot of us because they ain't want us on top. We understand that. But we ain't supposed to quit. So now you got the Asians, you got the Patel fam, you got Mexicans, Spanish, Latin America, they coming here. And how do they pass us up? Because everybody's studying the game but us. You got people coming from way over other countries coming over here saying, yo, I want to come to America, right? So we know we got to put it together. We got to pivot. We got to stop complaining that the game is rigged. Even the move I liked in the banker, he said, man, even the rigged game is exciting to play. Right? So, okay, we know the game rigged. That's what make it even more better to play. That means, okay, if the game is rigged, then we get our wealth in numbers. But this is what they do. They take the people who we admire and they make us consumers. They take the people who we admire, the people we look up to, and they put them in a position to make us consumers. So now instead of us trying to build wealth, we trying to be fly-ass consumers. Man, one of the things that really changed my perspective on Hispanic people was this. I remember working at the stadium in Atlanta, where I'm at right now. I was building that stadium. And so I got me an apartment. My apartment was like $1,100 a month. Right? My apartment was like $1,100 a month. So I was like, all right. Do me a favor, y'all. Y'all see that plane, that paper plane down there? Do me a favor, man. Send it out to like 10 people, man. Let them know, man. We trapping right now, man. We got time, too. We got time. We got like another 20 minutes in this thing, man. Send that out to 10, 12 people, man. Let them know we in here right now. Feel me? Let them know. So, I remember my shit was like $1,100 a month, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, I got me a crib. So I tell my partner I'm working with, his name Freddie. I'm like, Freddie, man, I got these apartments. They in Marietta. Like, they cool. They live. They nice. He's like, all right, cool. He get the apartment. They got a 3-bedroom. I had a 2-bedroom. I was just in that thing by myself. I just need space, right? I don't like being cooped up. Man, it was 6 of them in there. It was 6 of them in that 3-bedroom. Now, here's the thing. We was making $2,000 a month. Their rent, my rent was $1,100. Their rent was $1,500, right? This what they would do. It's 6 of them in there. So then one of them would pay the rent every month. One of them would pay the rent every month. Mind you, we making between $1,800 and $2,500 a week. If one of them paying all the bills every month, so they rent $1,500, and you take in, by the time everybody take, the light bill, the kid, let's say they paying $2,000 a month. Let's say they paying $2,000 a month. We getting between $1,800 and $2,500 a week. So one check covered all the bills for the month, and you probably had a couple $100. But everybody else putting the food in the house. So you pay the bills, that's a wrap. So now, by the time you pay the bills again, you done had 5 months to stack everything, and they was sending it straight to their people. I say, Lord. When I saw that, I said, yo, that's why they got us beat. Ain't nobody complaining. Ain't nobody saying, nah, man, I want my own space. Nah, I can't. Them boys were chilling. Them boys were going to job, cool out, whatever. They come to the house. I was like, damn. Nothing fancy in the house. Everybody on blow-up mattress. I say, Lord. That blew my mind. That I had a whole new respect for them after that. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. You got 6 or 7 people in a 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom, 2 bath. Everybody making $2,500 a month. Let's say we just gonna say $2,000. So what? 2 times 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we got $14,000 coming to this house every week. $14,000 coming to this house every week. Then, when the rent came, it's my month to pay the rent. So between rent and bills and everything, let's say I paid $2,000. Let's say I took my whole check and just put it on a bent the reels and everything else. But I ain't gotta buy no food because everybody in here buying food. I don't really need no money till next week anyway. So now I got another 5 months to stack every check. You feel me? This is what we gotta do. When we look in all our neighborhoods, who we see? Asians, Arabs, Chinese. They come in our hood, they set up shop. And they do group economics. I get the store. You come work for me for 1-2 years. I teach you how to run the store, and then we help you get a store. You get a store, you bring 2 more people you bring 2 more people in the family over there. You teach them how to run a store the same way I showed you how to run a store. I give you all my connects. We now got to connect. We get a store. We gonna go to the next hood and do the same thing. You know what our problem is? Man, I don't want to give you my connect, man. You tripping. Or you want to try to be the middleman and make the money off the man. You want to try to be the middleman, raise the price up to make the money off your people. What you doing? Get a man to connect. Put everybody on. We got to change the game. Nobody else ain't going to change it for us, fam. So now I ain't want to just talk about stocks tonight. Because I've been had a lot on my chest the last couple of days. I've been wanting to talk about it, but I didn't know what to say. I'm like, man, because I felt some kind of way. You feel me? So I know I'm gonna talk about stocks a lot, but my brand is now about to open up a little more. We about to open it up a little more, yo. Because we need this. The world hurting, we hurting, we all emotional, and it's okay, but we need to let that pain let us come out on the back end of this stronger than we was before. We got to come out of this, man. Now we getting the feel. Now we realize what our people went through. They just ain't bring the hose pipes out yet. Or the dogs. But we know the pain emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This is what our people felt. This is what they felt. This is exactly what they felt. How we feel. This how we felt. Imagine waking up one day and you see a man hanging from a tree that you really knew. This how they felt. The same way we felt when we saw that man on that grind. This what touched my heart. A grown ass man crying for his mama. You know how scared you gotta be for a grown ass man to call for his mama? Come on. We feeling the same pain our people felt. We feeling it. We seeing it. We feeling it, we seeing it. This is how people felt. So this what made them say, we got to come out on the backside. We got to come out. We going to fight to this shit. So we fight them with our money. We become economically strong. We become that tribe, yo. We take I used this analogy on the thing the other day. I said, you take a fire. The only way to survive, I was talking to Rashad from Earning Leisure, shout out my brother. I say the only way a fire can survive is if it have oxygen in it. You take the oxygen away from the fire, it can no longer survive. You take the oxygen from the fire, it no longer survives. All of these businesses in America have been surviving off of our oxygen, our money. We take our money from them and we breathe life into each other, man. We breathe life into each other. That's what I'm saying, man. That money is the oxygen. We take that oxygen from them and we put that oxygen in ourselves, man. We put that in ourselves. We stop saying, oh, my brother stole, his price is a little higher. I'm going to go over here. His price has got to be higher because he can't compete with them. So pay him a little extra. It's cool. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you to pay him an extra $2. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you, fam. The bread costs $1.25 over here. Your brother gotta sell it for $2.50 because he can't compete with them. Go ahead on and give him the $2.50, fam. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you. He can't compete with Walmart. He can't compete with Target. He can't compete with such and such and such and such. He ain't got the connects they got. Go on, pay him a little $2.50, fam. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna kill you. You gonna waste it anyway. I'm challenging us, man. It's time. Everybody got different levels they gotta play for this war. Everybody got a different role. Everybody ain't gonna get on the front line. That's cool. Everybody got a different role. So my role is to everything I know about finance, economy, and I gotta learn more because I'm gonna use my platform to do that, man. That's my pledge. That's my goal, man. I ain't lying. That's what I'm pushing. I'm pushing that. I'm pushing that. Everybody ain't gonna get on the front line. That's cool. For the people on the front line that's rocking, if you need me, I'm rocking with you. I'm there. I'm cool. I'm a ride. This is what we doing. But I promise you, yo, that's only one component. Because we ain't gonna protest forever. We ain't gonna riot forever. Even a watch riot that lasted 3 years, it ain't last forever. So after that side of it, how do we still say, oh, y'all still ain't felt us yet? Financially, that's how we tell them. Financially, we say, well, y'all ain't felt us yet. I'm telling you that the same way they got people living check to check, they got some of these votes. The pandemic shows you they was only out of business for 2 months and 30 businesses went bankrupt. A whole slew of businesses that was paying dividends cut their dividends. You know why? Because that dollar, that oxygen that you was pumping into that business every day, they didn't know when you was coming back. And they couldn't survive without your oxygen. I tell you, you take the fire, you take the oxygen out of fire, the fire gonna die. You take your money out of that business, who lives on your money, who gonna keep making products because he know you gonna keep spending. He gonna keep making products because he know you a consumer. Once they say no, they can't. Everybody punished. Can't nobody be consumer. Oh no, you gotta open this thing back up. We tired of being locked down. Open this thing back up. And they open up the places where we spend our money at first. That's all I'm saying, family. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And them same businesses, them same Fortune 500 businesses got billions of dollars of loans and shit, while people like us, like your credit score this, you can't get a loan, your credit score bad. But these people operating off an empty tank and you giving them billions of dollars? Come on, fam. Because they saying, look, we're going to give you this money because they are consumers. We're going to get them back in the building. So we got to say, nah, you took that debt, you die on that debt. I'm going to support my brother. I'm going to support my sister. That's what we got to be at, family. That's the change. That's the change we got to make. That's the change that needs to happen for us, family. So I hope some people got something out of this tonight, man. I just had a few things on my heart, man. I wanted to talk to us about it, man. I wanted us to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it wasn't really about stocks like that. It was something bigger than that. Right? They got billions and they trying to give you $1,200. Come on, man. So I only got a minute left, man. I just want to tell y'all I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm telling y'all I love y'all. I love us. I'm with us. I'm rocking with us. Feel me? I love us. I'm with us. I'm rocking with us, family. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get through this. We gonna get through this. We all hurting. We all mentally exhausted. We all emotionally exhausted. But it's all right, man. We gonna get through this. We just gotta come together. We gotta learn. We gotta learn. Justice for us. That's right, man. So I'm gone, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Good night. Be blessed. Be safe. Say your prayers, man. Tell somebody you love them, man. I'm gone.